Welcome, everyone, to the ATP Gaming Podcast. In this podcast, we've got lots to talk about as usual. But first, we will go into the panel to see who we have the pleasure of talking to today. And it is the same as last week, obviously, because we have no one else that could possibly join. But
we have no friends.
Yep, well done. But as last episode, we joined with Icarus and JJ. How you been, both? What's up with Icarus first? What have you been doing? What have you been playing?
Well, first off, I'm wondering. You said last episode, but this is episode 1.
I've just realised that. It's a bit awkward, that, isn't it?
Yeah. So, for the uninformed, for some reason, our channel got deleted. Just wiped off the face of the earth. So, but don't worry though, we're still as chipper as ever. And we're still going to have some of the old members come on. If Donut actually wakes up one time. Other than that, though, I don't remember what I've done the entire week.
Old age, isn't it? That's all right. Happens to all of us. JJ,
I do know.
No, you got something?
Oh no, just I do remember what happened on yesterday. That was fun.
Oh, what?
I think we all know what happened yesterday.
PS5 reviews came out, didn't I?
Okay. Jump in there. That's fine. That's fine.
Yes, jump in. JJ, want to talk about PS5?
I mean, talk about PS5 and Series X if you want. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, well, we'll go through it all during
this hasn't been planned.
This podcast. But JJ, what have you been doing?
I have been installing all the games I'm going to play on my Series X when it comes on the 10th. So, just a waiting game now.
Oh.
I'm sick of playing my chunky Xbox One. So,
have you just got just the Xbox One, not the One S or X?
No, I've got the old fat one. So,
you're gonna see a massive jump then, apparently.
Yeah,
from the original one to the Series X, this was a massive 2D to 3D kind of jump.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. So.
Okay, great, good to hear. I'm sure you'll let us know your opinions on the Xbox once you get it.
Oh, totally.
Good. So we've got a range of things to talk about. Normally it's just one thing or the other, but we've got EA's earnings, Godfall, Elder Scrolls, Apple TV, lots of things. But first, what have you guys seen this thing about the Xbox Series S having smaller game sizes compared to the
I have
Series X?
And all I want to say is why are Series X games so big? Why is Dirt 5 70 gigabytes?
Yeah, it's weird to think why.
I'm sorry, I know there's 4K textures, I know it's very big, but it's just... That's massive. That's way too big.
You'd think it's a completely different game if you look at it from size-wise.
However, to be perfectly fair, at least they can compress their games, unlike another franchise, Call of Duty.
Okay, just get that little jab in there. Fair enough. You're entitled to, because that game is ridiculous with the size that it is.
It's not fit onto a 250 gigabyte SSD. That's how large Black Ops Cold War is going to be, apparently.
Oh, that's to play ray tracing, if I'm correct. So it's even more.
Oh god, I don't want to see the file sizes.
I know.
It's gonna be insane. What a generation we're gonna be in for right now. JJ, what do you think of the sizes? Why do you think there's such a big difference?
Well, it makes sense from a technical standpoint, as the Series S wouldn't use 4K textures, so all of those like 4K assets are pretty much stripped out of the game. So I guess it makes sense why the games are so small. But it's a good thing. Obviously, the Series S hasn't got a lot of memory from the start, so I guess that's one benefit it has over the Series X if you are going to get it.
Because haven't they now said how much available storage there is for this Series S? What was it?
364, or something around that.
Yeah, I mean, it's workable, but that's
I
not
don't-
great.
It's not going to fit a Call of Duty game on it.
No, you're only going to maybe be able to fit 2 AAA games minus Call of Duty. But
But then again, I guess a lot of casuals kind of just only play Call of Duty and sports games,
yeah,
so that's all you need really. So
That's true.
who knows?
Also, speaking of storage, I found out something really interesting today. Turns out you can actually take off the internal SSD in the Series X and S and swap them out. Theoretically, of course. I don't really think you can technically, but the option is there if that ever happens.
okay. Wait, so
Awkward.
you said internal?
Yeah, internal. Like it's not. It wasn't like fixed into the motherboard or something like that, and so you can just take it out. Like, so
Okay.
yeah,
That's.
that's odd.
I mean, it's.
Well, wouldn't that void the warranty though? Out of curiosity.
I don't know. I haven't got a Series X yet.
Probably
know.
won't.
I don't have the warranty.
Okay. Well, that's definitely something that's now been addressed because everyone was worried about how to fit their games on the Xbox Series S. But now it's been answered. Was it confirmed by Xbox themselves? Was it
By
sort-
what?
About
What?
the size of games?
Yes, that was.
That was Xbox. Okay, because
That was
I saw it on a random
if I-
tweet.
yeah. If I'm correct, that's their first part. I think it's like Sea of Thieves, Gears, and
Dirt 5.
other than Dirt 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good that that's going on. But we will speak. We'll keep speaking about Xbox and having Apple TV coming to it now. Do you guys think this is because of what was going on with xCloud? That's why Apple TV's coming here? Or do you think this was already planned?
I think. Oh, you go, JJ.
It's kind of hard to say because I guess Apple TV's maybe not as big as Netflix and Amazon and those streaming services, but it's still a big streaming service to have on your console. So maybe it was before the whole xCloud debacle. So, but it might be a favour from Apple to have it on Xbox. So it would allow xCloud to go to iOS in the future, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I definitely think it's some sort of. Can I put this? A way to
Negotiate.
Yeah, negotiate. That was it. We do know that there's for definite that in 2021 they are going to try and they're putting xCloud through a web-based application.
Oh,
So yeah, instead of that doesn't go by Apple's app rules, Apple Store rules.
Yeah, they're
So,
strict
yeah.
rules.
Yeah, strict
they're
rules.
very strict rules.
Not too strict for Sony's. They bent it for them.
Are any of you two subscribed to Apple TV? And chat
No.
as well?
No, because I like good content.
Fair enough. Okay.
No, not yet. There's no killer app on there yet, unless I get James Bond. So. who
Oh
knows?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
About to say we talked about that last podcast, but can't say that anymore, can I?
Oh yeah. No, because we didn't. This is the first episode. What are you on about?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's the first episode that we've ever done.
Volcanic. Remember, you got to take the pills every 4 hours.
Shush. Yeah. Right. We were
Right.
obviously we talk about next gen games, how they're gonna fit on storage. But
Yes, we've talked about that.
there was Witcher 3 being exclusive to next gen consoles. I can see that. I think that
Witcher
makes
4, you
sense.
mean?
Witcher. Did I say 3? I said 3, didn't I?
Oh.
This is why everyone comes there. They want this quality content that we offer, well, that I offer.
We're tired, all right. Give us a break. We're
Unscripted.
tired.
Unscripted.
Rushing for the past hour to make sure this podcast.
Yeah.
is
So
gonna go live.
The Witcher 4 is exclusive to next gen consoles. No surprise to anyone, considering the earliest this game will get released is 2025.
Wow.
So
It wouldn't surprise me if it's probably like the end of the generation title. So
2077.
yes, yes, totally.
Nice one. Good joke. Have
How funny.
you guys played The Witcher 3?
Yes, I put like 100 hours.
What did you think?
It's
of it?
I thought the story was great. I thought the writing, art style was great, and I thought the gameplay was. I wanted to bash my head against the wall. That would have been better.
Okay. That's a mixed review. JJ, have you played it?
I haven't yet.
Oh,
I think I have the Game of the Year edition, which I brought, but I started playing I think I played like an hour on my Xbox One, and I was like, do you know what? This game looks horrible on here, so I'll just wait till next gen.
yeah,
As
similar
everything,
to
pretty
me.
much.
I bought it. I put about 8 hours in, and I've just never gone back to it.
Yeah.
It was good. The 8 hours I played was good. I enjoyed that, but I can't really review it for everyone.
I mean, I think it'd be better. I think it might be much better if they did like a Netflix show about it or something.
Yeah. Imagine if they did a Netflix show. That'd be
Yeah,
cool, that would.
That would be really
Missed
cool. You know.
opportunity there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if they got Henry Cavill to be the lead. That would be
Oh,
good.
that'd be
Man.
great.
Nah, I think I just don't think he'd be really be a good Geralt. Too much of a Hollywood star to understand our
That's
geeky
true.
nature.
Too posh.
Let's get Jim Ryan to do it.
Too posh. He's from New York. He's not too posh.
I mean, you never know.
Jeremy Clarkson's from York, so
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. That is,
anyways, so moving on.
yes. Moving on.
Japan rumors.
Oh,
Rumors in Japan. What are they rumoring in Japan about Volcanic?
studio acquisitions, aren't they? Multiple studios.
Really? The
Ooh.
Japanese care about studio acquisitions? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, isn't it? But that's not right, is it? Microsoft to buy a studio in Japan. Not meant to.
No. They're going to buy a studio in Japan. They haven't actually bought Tango yet, because yeah. But apparently they're going to every single studio and saying, "Hey, we got a bunch of money here. Do you like money?
Here's a blank check.
Yes, yeah. Trying to acquire a bunch of studios, big and small. Nothing's come of it, but Phil is definitely channeling his inner weeaboo energy and going over there and trying to get some deal secured. So exciting stuff.
It wouldn't surprise me to see something in the future, to be honest. If we were from Japan.
Do you guys think Sega's possible?
Yes, because they bought Bethesda. But in the current future, no. I say that if they would acquire Sega, it'd be either this time next year or this time in 2022.
Yeah.
I do think they should also try to expand, not just in Japan, but in the entire Asian market. You know,
Oh yeah.
South Korea, China, especially. I don't think they can acquire studios, but they can definitely partner with studios, like Sony did with their China Hero project. As you all had known once before all of this, our channel got deleted, I was really big into playing Genshin Impact, and I need to take a break from that because it's kind of taking over my life. And the whole business model of, you know, there's always events, there's always something to do, there's always a reason for you to log on and play, there's a constant flow of content. You know, that business model that they have would kind of be perfect for like something like Game Pass. They'd have to make it a little less, you know, scummy, a little bit less, you know, monetize it a bit less, basically.
Oh, yeah.
But I do think that, you know, games like that, developers like that, basically expanding to other markets, just other than just Japan.
Oh yeah, because we know that Xbox is quite secure in North America and majority of Europe, I'd say, but it's the Asian market that Xbox really needs to develop in.
Not the majority of Europe. I'd say it's good. It's good in a couple of Western Europe, but that's it. And even then, it's a bit like Germany, France, Italy. PlayStation dominates.
Yep.
I think the UK is the only place where Xbox gives them a fight.
So, what studios do you guys see Xbox other
Oh,
than Sega, obviously?
JJ, you speak. I've spoken too much.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, after seeing Square Enix's revenues from profits from this year, it wouldn't surprise me if Square Enix is looking for a buyer. To be honest, because they lost a lot of money.
So,
Yeah.
we'll do studios that you think and studios that you'd like to have. Either of you.
Who do I think? It's quite hard to say because, well, I don't really know what the Japanese law is for, like, obviously Western companies to buy Japanese companies, but I think I think if Xbox put up the money, I think Capcom would actually be a reasonable studio to acquire. To be honest,
Yeah.
and I do think that could happen because if I'm correct, I think Capcom wanted to be sold like years ago before they started making money again after Monster Hunter. So I think that would be actually quite a good one to acquire.
Oh yeah.
Will it happen though? It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Yeah. It could go either way. Could happen. It could not happen. Icarus.
Is this just in Japan or like Asian markets in general?
Well, okay, we'll do Asian market in general.
Well, the most likely would be, I think possibly Sega, or maybe a small Japan studio like Mistwalker, or Smilegate, South Korean studio
Oh,
who's
yeah.
doing Crossfire X.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What I want personally, Sega, no, actually not Capcom, Sega and MiHoYo, who made Genshin Impact. Yes, I have a problem with that game.
It's fine. We all love our games that we like.
I have an addiction.
Yeah. But on the train of not Impact.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh no, it's taken over me as well. Studio acquisition. Codemaster. Take-Two. Offered $750 million, I think it was, for Codemaster. Do you think that's good? Are you pleased with that?
I think that's good for Codemaster because I think they have a lot of sport. Oh, they have a lot of racing games.
who's
They're
Codemaster
obviously
again?
Dirt 5.
uh
Well,
Oh.
making-
they do. Yeah, they do the F1. They're on a different racing franchise, but I can't remember what the name is. But the main, they do most of their games in racing. So 750 million though, I don't know.
Just shows you how Take-Two must be doing quite well now. Or still.
I mean, Red Dead 2 sold 35 million and GTA 5 sold 135 million, so they're doing really well.
I think, and when GTA 6 comes out, that's gonna, if they do it well, it's gonna sell insane.
Which means I don't
See,
think you have to do it well. You just have to say, "Here's GTA 6. It looks prettier. Boom, you have billions day one."
Yeah. Here's GTA 6. It's the exact same gameplay. It just looks different. It looks better.
I think 750 million is a bit too much.
Do you?
Yeah, they're just a racing studio. They're not.
Yeah, but they go out yearly, and you know what? You know how much yearly games generate, don't you?
Well, yes,
Yeah,
but
that's
how many?
correct.
How much do they sell for these games? How well do they sell?
The I know the F1 franchise does really well, to be honest, every year. But the others, like Dirt, I'm not too sure.
No, I don't know about Dirt. I think F1's quite big though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea then. Get more hands in different genres of games. Oh yes.
No.
Okay. I'm not sure if we touched this up last week, but once they bring it up here, it's not a topic on here, but it's more a personal thing. Did we discuss Sony buying Crunchyroll for $1 billion?
Yes.
Yes, but
believe
go
we
over
did.
it again.
Okay, so quick recap for everyone. Sony is going to apparently buy Crunchyroll for about $1 billion, and I can't help but think that money is much better spent on the PlayStation division. I mean, I'm a big anime guy, but Crunchyroll is not going to bring back $1 billion very soon, if at all. So, probably not the best market to spend $1 billion in.
So, what is it? Because I don't really look at anime.
Crunchyroll is a streaming service exclusively about anime.
That's it.
Yeah.
For $1 billion. Some
They have about 5 million subscribers, I think,
5 million.
and
Okay.
5 million,
Okay.
and about £6.50 a month. So about £30 million a month. Translate that into dollars, and you get in dollars.
Another number.
Yeah, you get another number. I have dollars to pounds, but yeah, I don't think it's going to take years for them to get back their investment. So
Yeah, it's a weird acquisition, but see how it goes. Might get some integration with PlayStation. Well, probably will.
it's really cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's all I got to say on that.
That's fine. So we will move on, obviously, which is what we do, to Avengers sales. Yeah,
Square
Atrocious.
Enix in the mud.
3 million copies it sold, which, I mean, that doesn't sound that bad. But what
So
did they
you
project?
realize that was about 60% of what they originally planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost a lot of money on this game. A ton of money.
Do you think they'll ever be able to get it back?
No.
No.
That's not very good.
You know what? This is good karma, isn't it?
Okay.
Pretty much is.
I mean, they got what could have been a good Avengers game, turned it into a loot box microtransaction looter shooter, and now they're paying the price. Literally.
You just think how much they paid for that IP as well, like the Avengers alone, and you would think, especially after like how successful Endgame and the whole MCU was, that like only 3 million copies sold. I think that was really mishandled, to be honest, by Square.
Yeah. It is weird, as you said, because the films are some of the biggest in the industry.
Yeah.
But the game is average in sales wise, which is very, very weird. But that was a very short topic. Because there isn't a lot to say other than bad luck, really.
Yeah.
But Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is coming to Game Pass.
Oh yes, that's awesome. It's coming to Game Pass through EA Play, by the way. So I think you need Ultimate for that.
Yes, you do, I believe.
Oh dear. Well, doesn't matter. It's only like an extra couple of quid.
Have you guys played Jedi Fallen Order?
I have. I got it on release, and then I played it on my Xbox One, and the game cannot run at all.
Oh, dear.
The frames are so bad. So I was like, do you know what? Consoles are coming out in 2020. I'll just wait a year. And the game came to Game Pass.
Hey, Chris, what
So,
about you? You played it?
No, I've actually been waiting for it to play on my Series X. Question, Volcanic. What gameplay are we seeing from Gears 5 right now?
Okay, basically, so what happened was I was doing this video because I was trying to record me doing a playthrough, and me and my friend just couldn't get past this level. We died so many times, it's insane.
Wait, where did you capture this on?
Where? Xbox
Which one?
One S.
You captured this on the 1S.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this looks next
Well,
gen.
this is One X gameplay, to be honest.
This looks like next gen. This looks like next gen gameplay. Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, what can I say?
No, not you. I don't care. No, this isn't your. This ain't your trying to get pat on the back. This is the coalition. Jesus Christ, they
Yeah, I've been playing Gears, and it's fun.
they know how to make a game
Yeah, the game looks beautiful.
better than 343.
Even when it's on my 1S, it still looks great.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it on the
Oh, yeah, that looks-
Series X.
That does look amazing.
Does,
Absolutely
it really
amazing.
does.
It's a completely new game.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I haven't played Fallen Order, but you know what? I have watched
What?
The Mandalorian. Not
Oh, yes.
not all the way. I only watched a couple of episodes.
And that
But
links very well.
nice. Yes, but you know what? I can finish it off because it seems as though Disney Plus is coming as a Game Pass perk to Game Pass members. So, like Funimation, it'll probably be you sign in and you gotta have a new account and you post the code in and you get Disney Plus for like a month or two free. So exciting times.
Yeah, that adds even more value to Game Pass, which is already great value.
Infinite value.
Can't wait to see what more they do with it. And there's
Yep.
probably a lot still down the road that they've got planned. I'd like to see lots of Ubisoft games coming, but that's just me.
Hopefully. Just touching on the Star Wars, it's probably the best time to play it on your Series X as well because it's 60 frames. So that is a great benefit for that game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right, then. Okay, this will be quick. Mass Effect, it's getting, what is it, another remake? Oh, remaster.
What do you mean you got another remake or remaster?
What do you mean, what do you mean?
They've only had one. They've only had one remaster. Sorry, they never had a remaster
It's a
before.
HD collection, wasn't it? That they called it, I believe.
Oh, that. Isn't that more of a collection though, not a remaster? Because
Yeah,
they say stuff like that.
cheating.
Game of the Year edition. That's just another word for saying something like that.
Are you guys excited for this? Or
I'm not. I don't really care. I never played Mass Effect.
yeah, same.
So I'll pick it up, maybe. But
Well, I'm excited just for the fact that Mass Effect 1 can actually be playable. Because if you actually try and play that game on backwards compatible, that game does not run well at all. So that's the biggest addition, to be honest, to that collection. I'll pick it up and I'll probably play all three of them. So again,
Okay, yeah. Good to know. This might be a longer talk, but Starfield. Todd Howard said some more info about it. Starfield single player. It's going to be a while until we see it. Huge overhaul to the engine. Cities
Creation
expanded and larger. And
Ooh.
it will launch on Game Pass.
and the Elder
Um,
Scrolls 6 as well.
So will the Elder
Day one.
Scrolls 6.
Yes, I'm actually very excited for Starfield because I'm a big fan of Bethesda games when they work. Now, when he says it's going to be a while, we could take that one or two ways. He could either be saying it's going to be till 2022, or it could be in 9 months. Honestly, I have no idea.
I think to be honest, I think part of him saying it'll be a while is just covering until the deal is done, and then maybe they can just show it at I guess like E3, well, digital Xbox E3.
I hope there's
Event.
an E3.
So
Um,
But again, it's hard to say because if they have motion capture, I guess the whole of this year would be delayed because of
yeah,
motion
because
capture. So.
there is going to be a new animation system, so that's probably going to incorporate motion capture.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, oh yes, oh I forgot as well. One thing that does give credence to the fact that this may be just a, smoke and mirror sort of thing is the composer for
Oh, I saw that.
previous Bethesda games has
Mhm.
recently come out and said he's working on the composing for the next game. You do that during the end of development, and Starfield, well, consider it, all things considered, he's worked previously at Bethesda on previous Bethesda games, and apparently it's going to come out, in the next year or so. Starfield may be coming out in holiday 2021.
I can see that.
Yes, I can too.
I think Todd's just saying what he said just to save face, really, because I guess if that game gets delayed till 2022, well, no one can blame Bethesda, and if they never said it was going to come out 2021 in the first place. So
Yeah. What are we thinking that Starfield's going to be? So we know it's single player. You got any ideas? Or what do you want it to be?
Elder Scrolls in space, to be honest, kind of like that. That's what I think it will be. Hoping it to be like that, to be honest.
Probably going to be a lot like Fallout, gameplay wise, like shooting and stuff.
Mhm.
I kind of want a mix of an RPG and an adventure game. So, I'll be going to foreign lands, completely different new alien species, sun-baked horizon, and I can interact with these. There's always these little stories almost. So, I go to one planet, and there's a bunch, and I get caught up in a sort of civil war
Yeah.
between these two small countries. I go to a different planet, and I go to a city ravaged by plague. I go to another city planet, and there's a nation that is on the brink of destruction from inner turmoil and an outside threat. It's maybe there's an overarching story, but I really would like almost like huge story-based segments throughout the world.
Yeah. I hope it's not like, No Man's Sky and planets actually look like different planets.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I want planets to look like planets, as in different biomes,
Oh,
different.
yeah.
Earth isn't just sand or grass or ice; it's all of them and more.
Yes. Not the pathetic excuse for what No Man's Sky calls planets, but that's a topic for another time.
Oh dear.
Yeah. JJ, what about you? Anything on Starfield at all?
Well, I think it'll just be the Outer Worlds, but probably on steroids. So, yeah. Kind of what Icarus said. As long as they do the overarching storyline, but like worlds are different, where you can have like an ice planet at one point, or I guess volcanic one on the other one. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want.
Yeah,
As
lots of
long as the
evidence.
game looks graphically impressive and it actually is playable, so
Yeah.
they'll do me.
Yeah, lots of opportunity with what they can do there, and lots for
Yeah,
add-ons as well, with new regions to explore and stuff like that.
especially with the SSDs in the consoles as well, man,
Oh yeah.
and the AI. Sorry.
We also touched on Elder Scrolls 6 coming to Game Pass. That's big.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
And that'll be PC as well, won't it?
Yes.
That's wow. Yes. A huge, huge get. That'll be for Game Pass. I don't mind saying get because I've already got them.
Yeah, it's gonna be this is gonna be the killer app, much
Yeah.
more killer than Halo, that's for sure.
It's a massive deal just for the fact if you actually check how much Skyrim sold,
Oh yeah.
especially at launch, like
There was
like people
something
forget that
saying-
Elder Scrolls is as big as it is. So to have it on Game Pass day one,
I remember when
on
I was
PC.
looking, I was shocked. I think it was something like 40 million. I thought it was
Mhm.
only 7 million franchise. I didn't think it was that big.
Yeah,
That's great.
massive.
Even more people are going to be able to play it. when
I
it's
know
out.
Totally.
I know Fallout 4 sold like 12.5 million copies on its launch day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was mad.
that was insane.
you know-
That's insane as well. And then Fallout 76 just tanked that. But maybe Fallout 5 can regain Bethesda some momentum in the Fallout universe.
Fallout New Vegas 2.
Yep. That
That's
is
the
possibility.
moneymaker right there, to be honest.
Oh yeah. That'll probably be exclusive though, wouldn't it? Or could you see that going to other platforms?
What?
New
Fallout.
Vegas 2, if there was one.
Oh no, definitely exclusive.
Yeah,
Because it's still
I think. Oh, it depends who they get it. If they get Obsidian to do it, I guess maybe like for lawful reasons, it has to be on Xbox. I guess because anything they do, Xbox now owns the IP.
yeah.
Oh, that's what I would do anyway. Just keep it on Xbox. It's a killer app to have, so you might as well keep it on there.
Yeah.
Entice people into the ecosystem.
Yeah, it's still a touchy subject with exclusives because we have ideas what they're gonna do, but nothing's confirmed yet.
Hmm. Well, I think Todd Howard. Along with what he was saying about Starfield, what we've just discussed, he was in another interview talking about Elder Scrolls and the future. But from what he said, pretty much he can't say a lot because the deal isn't done yet. So
Yeah.
for like, oh
Be able to say more when it's finalized.
yeah, for legal reasons.
Hey Chris, anything on that?
Not much, no.
Not much. No, there isn't a lot, is there? We've nearly actually come to the end of all the things we were going to discuss.
Wow.
The final one was Godfall is a 6-month PlayStation 5 exclusive. And even that's coming to PC through Epic Games Store.
So you're saying it's going to come to Game Pass 6 month day one?
Oh yeah, obviously. Do you guys think the game looks good?
I think it looks. That is my opinion.
You think it looks?
Yeah, it looks. It looks like a game that has buttons that you interact with.
Okay. We
To
always
be honest,
appreciate your opinions on this podcast, Icarus.
Oh, one my skin. It looks bad. I'm sorry, but why would I ever drop money to play this game when I could instead go out and hit myself over the head with a hammer for free?
Okay. Wow.
Icarus Fall.
That's some first impressions we've got there from Icarus.
Mhm.
Why do you want me to fall? That's very mean.
I
Anyway.
don't know.
Anyway, yes.
We have- Actually ran out of topics.
There is one topic where we
Is
can
there?
always discuss. Yes, Spider-Man reviews.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So PlayStation 5 games, reviews, all that stuff. So apparently, the PlayStation 5 is a fantastic console. The DualSense is the best controller, even beating out the Xbox controller. It feels next gen. And Spider-Man Miles Morales feels like a next gen game, despite the fact it's also on PlayStation 4, which is quite a rather remarkable achievement, I must say.
I heard the DualSense is a probably the best controller ever
Yeah.
made. Up
They're
until
probably-
2 hours when the battery runs out, anyway. So
that was not
Mhm.
real. That was a fake. That was confirmed dodgy. You're gonna see about 7 to 10 hours of
news.
battery life on the DualSense.
Well, at least you'll be able to play through the whole of the Spider-Man, won't you?
Batman's like 12 to 15 hours. So.
I know. Anyway, so I'm looking now.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oh, you finally twigged. Okay.
Yes.
I'm looking
So
at sitting at an 85 on Metacritic.
that is really good, actually. That is
And this
rather
is the
well.
That's pretty much what the same. Well, the 2018 one was, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
86.
that one got like 87.
Mhm.
Yeah, rather good.
It's
I
going to
do-
be a solid game.
It's a fantastic game.
Mhm.
I really want to play it, but I don't want to drop £500 and another £50 just for that game. You know.
Well, I could just play it on my PS4 Pro.
Oh,
My PS4.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes, we could. Yes, I did think. Oh, I could play it, but then again, I could also not play
Yeah.
it. I'd probably end up buying it from PlayStation 4 in like 6 months. But anyways,
Paul's
yeah,
mentioned a good point in the chat. He says, "Oh, I guess the PS5 reviews are all positive, except from that you can't store PS5 games on an external drive
it's weird.
yet. Anyway,
Like, why can't you like not even like you can't play games on a Series X external, but you can store them. But for some reason, you cannot store PlayStation 5 games on external hard drive or SSD whatsoever. And I'm very confused as to why.
Yeah, it's weird.
Also,
That'd be a
continue.
priority to try and get that.
yeah, you would
especially
think
for
that.
launch.
And what's more, the what do you call it? Yeah, there is not going to be any 1440p output for monitors. So, yeah,
that's kind of a stupid, to be honest.
yeah, it is
that's
kind of stupid. Although I don't really think it really matters to me, or it's not really matters to the majority of people. So
Ah, only to the
Yeah.
gamers that play vast amount of games.
it's
Mm. Well, that's confusing as well, because especially now that the back compat on PlayStation is basically the PS4 Pro version of the games. The PS4 Pro version of games did 1440p. So, say if you owned a 1440p monitor and you wanted to play something backwards compatible, is it kind of just like a nephew from Sony, basically? Then
I think so. Maybe I don't know.
no, it doesn't matter. Soldier Boy console's coming out next year anyway. It'll beat all of it. So,
Guys, I think you're kind of forgetting the real winner here.
Bug Snacks.
Oh, not again.
Volcanic.
Yeah,
I don't care.
awful.
I don't care what you're saying. But now we're talking about bug snacks.
Where's the Bug Snacks reviews? 'Cause
Oh,
wasn't
okay,
people
you
playing the
guys go on about
game
that.
though?
Okay, all I know is that it's kind of bug and it's kind of snack, and that's really sums up the entire game in a nutshell.
I heard on Miles Morales you can get a Bug Snacks suit.
Are you serious?
Guys, Bugsnax
Yeah.
is going to be full of bugs.
I-
Let's just be fair.
No, JJ. This is. Are you being serious?
If it's true, then it's a game over from Xbox, really. So
That's 7.5. If that's true, that 7.5 billion they spent was for nothing, completely worthless, out of the
Yeah.
window. I'm searching that right now. Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
I heard you can only play Bug Snacks if you store it on an external drive in your PS5. That's what I heard.
Actually, that's kind of wrong. You see, Bugsnax is only available on an internal SSD, and it'll take up all the space because it's just such a demanding piece of innovation.
Yeah, the ray tracing on that is 8K textures. There, yeah.
8K, 16K, mate. It's 16 times the detail.
Oh yeah, 16 times the snacks.
Yes. It's kind of bug and it's kind of snack, which means it's it's kind of like Bugsnax with
Yeah.
16 times the detail. Oh jeez.
You guys finished your? Is this going to be a weekly thing? You're just going to talk about
Bugsnax will
Bugsnax?
never be finished. Never.
Great, something to look forward to finally. Paul reminded me of something. We saw some loading times on the Series X and the PlayStation 5, and the Series X was quicker on certain games, and the PlayStation 5 was quicker on certain games as well. Did you guys see that?
Yes, I did. It's kind of. I didn't expect it really.
Neither did I.
I guess when these games are optimized, I guess you would surely think that the PS5 SSD would maybe be 2 seconds ahead of whatever the Xbox Series X is doing when the game's optimized anyway. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how devs are able to optimize games and how much they can optimize them by. See what the load times be, because the load times now they're a lot better. Obviously, there's no doubt about that. But they
Yeah.
could be even
Also-
more better.
You still get that game like Avengers though, which is like even on Series X and PS5 is like still 1 minute 30, which I guess is still fast compared to now, but it can be way faster obviously with the hardware.
Yeah. Hey Chris, what did you see all the loading times?
I did. It's impressive. Really, really impressive, actually.
No, you're not gonna have to wait 5 minutes to get into a game of Red Dead.
Now I only need to wait 4.5.
Oh yeah.
What an upgrade. I'm gonna miss just having having a little bit of time to myself.
Yeah.
Scroll through Twitter,
Get some food.
seeing everyone scream and act like children.
Hmm.
The glory days.
But if we haven't got anything else to talk about, I think that is the end. This was a very short podcast today.
Very waffly podcast.
Quite a waffly one. We did waffle. But
I
hopefully-
waffled a lot.
Hopefully there'll
We
be some more
waffled on about
news.
Bugsnax.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, we're definitely ending now.
Bugsnax K-pop idol.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd play it then. Okay. So, yeah. Thanks, Paul. We will see you later. It'll be the same time next week. And might have some more people. If not, probably us three. Yet again, so thank you for watching.
I don't
Thank
think I can.
people talking. Thank you for you two for being here. And we shall see you